Strata Bites, your Strata update, with Frank Higginson from Redchip Strata Law.
As lawyers, we're used to dealing with other people's money. Usually that sits in our trust account and we won't act on it or do anything with it unless we've got specific instructions from our client to do something with it. A body corporate general account or sinking fund or admin fund isn't trust monies, but it's somewhat equivalent to it because effectively they're part yours if you're on the committee and obviously part everyone else's. So one of the things you hear quite often in relation to dealing with other people's money is treat them like your own. And I don't necessarily think that's the case in bodies corporates because how all of us individually deal with our own personal funds might not necessarily be the best thing for the building as a whole. So for example, perhaps I don't like repairing gutters. I'm happy to let the water drip onto the ground. From a body corporate perspective, there's a statutory obligation to keep gutters in good repair and condition to make sure that they serve the purpose for which they were constructed. So in that sense, that's not treating the money like I would myself. And then also the same comes with investment. It's why you see all body corporate bank accounts are usually lodged on long-term deposits, getting whatever the interest rate of the day might be, and they're not necessarily taken to the casino and put on red or invested in the share market or put in ETFs or Bitcoin or anything like that. So from my perspective, I think it's really important for committees to step back and understand what it is that they raise monies for and make sure that they also then understand what their statutory obligations are with respect to the spending of it. Because a sinking fund has been raised for long-term capital repair and maintenance, which means that it is going to be there for tiling, for painting, for lift repairs, all those sorts of things. We sometimes see clients trying to cut levies and trying to create a bigger balance and not actually spend the money. But that inevitably, in buildings that age, is going to lead to long-term consequences. So from a body corporate perspective, be very careful about what monies you've got and make sure that they're spent prudently and in accordance with the legislative obligations you've got as a committee. And again, if you've got any difficulties or questions about how that might be interpreted, just give us a yell.